Based.
After dark.
Welcome, everybody, to Based After Dark number 8, I really hope. Today on the cast, we have a bit of a smaller team, but it is mighty and very liberal. First off, we have the one and only Nine Rain. We have the Hamzy IRL. We have the Ignoble Solid. We have the one and only T Papa Slice. And yours truly, ZP. So I just want to start off by asking, what's everybody's favorite race? I'm just kidding.
F1.
We were just talking about how without Seth
Kentucky
and without
Derby.
Tasty here, it feels like the libtard cast, you know, and that's kind of nice.
It is.
I just since Seth's not here, I just want to say it.
Yeah,
RuneScape.
dude.
Go on.
Oh,
Say it.
what
are you gonna say?
Okay.
No,
I
say
said it.
Ooh.
RuneScape.
Oh, Jesus. I was going to say.
Wait, really quick, because Seth's not here.
said
Can we
the
talk
R
about what
word.
we all did in RuneScape this past week? I'm
I'd
just
be
curious.
happy to, actually.
Yeah, go on, Nine Rain. You can go
Okay.
first.
I actually had fun playing the game for the first time in a long time because I've been stuck at the Corrupted Gauntlet. So I went and did raids with other people. And so it wasn't just me like silently clicking forever. And that was pretty fun. I got a
Yeah.
Tebow split.
None of us,
Yeah,
none of us can
congratulations.
tell him that we started the cast like this, and let's just see if he listens to it, and let's see if he says something. Like
No
nobody
way.
leak.
Oh, he's
No
gonna-
way.
Nobody
yeah, yeah.
leak. And
No way he listens to this cast. First of all, okay. Okay. How many of you guys go back and listen to our cast? Okay, be honest.
I can't hear
Annie
myself
plays
talk,
it throughout
sorry.
the house, so sometimes I hear it, but that's it. And I ask
I
her to
act-
turn it off whenever I do.
I actually just learned that Bree has been watching all of our podcasts. So, hi, Bree. Hello.
Hey, Bree.
She
Hey,
likes
Bree.
them.
Sorry.
She said she
Oh,
really
okay,
likes
good.
them.
You really
I was
like
wor-
them?
There we
I was
go.
worried
yeah?
she'd be mad
Well-
about the peeing her pants story, but
No. She watched that one. She said it was funny.
okay, good.
What did she say about the ones where we really rip into you when you're not here?
She hasn't brought it up. I don't know. She's just being nice. I don't know.
I bet she's
She
listening
only
to like,
watching the ones that you're
get
on?
him, get him.
Just to see if you'll say anything.
No, I mean she watches both, like all of them. So
Wow.
yeah.
Now you make her mad. You catch her in the closet just listening to the parts where we make fun of you, bro. She just like only listens to those parts. She just goes back again. And that's
How
actually
did
impossible because we don't really make fun of you. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we're good
That's
people.
that's sweet, guys. That's
We're
sweet.
really
Fuck
nice.
that
I hope
Seth guy.
Ignoble
Fuck that
didn't
tasty
watch
man.
the last one that I was on, where he
What'd you
wasn't.
say about me, bro? What'd you say about me?
Huh? No, it
What'd you
wasn't
say
me
about me?
even. It was just. It was me, kind of.
All right, man. I'll remember this.
Yeah.
My question is how would you spend time rating? Because last time, you just told us you spent your entirety of last week shitting yourself every single moment. When
Well,
were
no,
you-
it
when's that
wasn't the
time to
whole
raid?
time. It was like, it was a lot, but I mean, it was like that'd be like a small little date with the bathroom, and then we'd come back and sit gingerly in the Herman Miller for a little while. I did leave in the middle of a raid. I think once where I was like, guys, I gotta be right back.
Oh yeah, we talked about this before the pod about your explosive diarrhea. I don't think we
was
mentioned it
bad.
once the podcast started.
I think it was because I made a smoothie,
Mhm.
and I put all the normal ingredients like bananas and like some protein powder and almond milk and then blueberries. Totally normal smoothie. I even threw in some spring greens, which I normally do in moderation. But this time I did a whole fucking box of spring greens and then added orange juice, and I think that was a mistake. I think
That's so much fiber.
all of it just like, I don't know if the orange juice caused everything else to like putrefy in my stomach, but I was fucked up for like a week because of that smoothie. I'm not
word.
joking. It was terrible.
Jesus, man.
So, and I do know that you do need to be careful when mixing, especially citrusy fruits with like green vegetables. If you're making a smoothie, sometimes that can really upset your stomach. This time, which I've done before, and it didn't have this effect. But
You're
this
not
time
supposed
was
to mix
so
orange
bad.
juice and greens?
I mean, apparently, I looked it up after the fact and was like, what is wrong with me? You
I've
know?
heard
Okay.
like you shouldn't mix like orange juice and like milk type product or like dairy type stuff like that. Can
Yeah, but
fuck
I
you
don't
up.
do
That's
dairy.
just
and-
nasty.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that
mean,
does
that's just
sound
fucking weird.
nasty. But
If there are any people who actually drink like half orange juice and slash dairy products, like you need to seek help. Like go up,
yeah,
go
Unless
see a
it's a
doctor.
sounds
creamsicle.
gnarly.
That
I was
doesn't
gonna
count.
say
See, now I'm
orange
thinking-
cream
Oh yeah,
is
okay.
like
Actually, that's
great.
true. Hold on.
See, that's what I was
There's
thinking
an
too. It's
entire
like,
business model, Orange Julius. Like that's a company that they sell orange cream stuff. Like there's
crying
an
right
entire
now.
market of people that like this.
All right, so
Do
my
they use
official list
Huh.
of things to be careful of mixing now are citrus and greens and
Yeah.
MDA and alcohol. That's it.
that's it.
That's it. That's my
MDMA
list.
and alcohol.
I
What you
will
mean
say
by
Yes,
one time-
Hamzy, that's dangerous.
One
Really?
time
Jesus
I
fucking
did have.
Christ.
that? Isn't that the only way to do it?
You're like, dude, I've never not. I
kill
did.
you.
I did have, what was it, Pepsi and Bailey's, and I think it curdled the Bailey's. It was really yummy, but it has short shelf life. This was that was like a decade ago, but
Nothing wrong with a little
God.
curdle.
If I eat like a big portion of carrots, and carrots specifically more than any other vegetable, it will throw my entire shit pattern into like for a loop. Like it will like I shit at the same times every day. But if I eat carrots, it could just like it can ruin like my life. Actually, at one point in middle school, I ate carrots and like I would always have to shit like right when I got home. But then it pushed that forward a little bit, and I had to like walk home like a mile and a half from school, middle school, and so I actually brought a roll of toilet paper in my backpack to school every day just in case I had to stop and shit on the way home. Because luckily most of the walk home was like in a park and like on this golf course, so I shit on the way home twice from school in
a
public.
golf course
Based.
park.
Yeah. Well, what? I mean, do you want? So there was this rock, and like I sat on the rock, like half on the rock, half off the rock, and then I would shit, and I like had a little poop rock.
Huh?
Nice.
Was there shit on the
Kind of
rock?
nice. That's kind of nice.
No, because I would like lean off, and so like it would just fall and hit the ground. But it's just really funny because like it's like this park golf course area, and there's just some gnarly human shits just like right there, and I was like, those are mine, because I didn't pick them up. Like I'm not a weirdo.
Is it weirder to pick up your own shit or to leave it there?
I felt like
It's
it'd be
weird to
more
pick it
weird
up
if
for
I
sure.
went
That's-
back to go get it. Like
Yeah,
No.
that's weird. No, you leave that.
You just
leave
blame
that
me like,
for
oh
sure.
damn, those geese must have been having a tough time over there, huh?
Yeah.
Can I reveal
cover it
something
up
to you
at all?
guys?
Yeah, go on.
Like, I feel like this is a safe space, so I can say these types of things. But
It's not that safe.
I'm
Anyways.
just gonna say it anyways. From kindergarten through senior year of high school, okay, 12 years, 13 years, I had never taken a shit in school. I was too scared to take a shit in school.
I think that's kind of normal, actually.
Like
Really?
everybody's
what? Me too.
scared, but like
Yeah.
you never like none of us, nobody wants to do it. No one like wakes and like, dang, dude, can't wait to shit in public today. But like
Yeah.
I feel like when nature calls, like nature calls. Like
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe my body just was just like, you either go early in the morning before school or like
Yeah.
after you come back. But like never in my like 12, 13 years of public school education did I fucking shit in school.
you were never like, dang, bro, I just can't hold it anymore.
There's something that happens to your body when you're like scared of shitting in a place that it just won't let you do it. Like if for some reason it happens to me when I go on vacation, especially if I'm like sharing an Airbnb or something with other people, it's
Yeah.
not on purpose. It's just like my body I don't feel the urge. I understand ignoble.
No. Yeah. I totally get that.
I don't feel like I got good at shitting in public until I lived in New York. Or you're just like, after a certain point, you don't have a car. What am I gonna do? Take the fucking train all the way 40 minutes to get to my apartment? Like, I'm shitting in the fucking Macy's. I have to. There's no other option. You know?
Yeah. I don't remember if I did in public school or not. I don't think that was something my brain kept track of.
It just felt, I don't know. I was like, I mean, I agree with Zoe because I still have that embarrassing feeling. Like if I am sharing like an Airbnb with like people, if there's like one bathroom, I'm gonna like, I'm not gonna just fucking go in there and be my normal self. I'll go in there, wipe down the toilet seat and then like, put down like a layer of toilet paper inside the thing
Dude,
and be like,
yeah, if I'm public, I'm fucking dressing that thing like a cake before I sit on it, bro.
Really?
oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. I am not touching porcelain or plastic. No way.
These
By the
ass
time
not
I'm
afraid
done
of
covering the
diseases.
seat and toilet paper, I'm an inch and a half up. Like it's not close.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
dude.
so
Thank you.
nasty.
Right?
But I don't think I've ever been in a women's restroom or yeah. But in the men's
Missing out, bro.
room, a lot of people miss, and nobody gives a shit. And so, I mean, I've heard women's restrooms are nasty too, I guess, whatever. But like, if I want, no, I ain't risking it. You know, there's some nasty fucking weirdos out there with shit on their ass cheeks and back
That's
of their
fair.
legs, and they're just sliding around.
I guess to be fair, you guys don't have to do the preparation all the time. Like if you're doing the urinal, you just fucking go in and just piss.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like
only if I'm
every
sitting
time
down
you
for a
pee
good.
to prepare for that, that's too much
Oh
work.
yeah, that would
That's
be
too
different
much.
for sure.
Yeah.
I've heard of women like doing the hover where they just like, sit, like they
Hover
squat
actually
down, sit
doesn't
like.
help.
Yeah,
I
I've
just heard
heard
it
about
gets
this
worse
technique
because
as
there's
well.
like more splashback and gets everywhere. Like you literally fuck
Yeah.
up the seat.
I'm pretty sure Brie perches on the rim like a gargoyle.
There are 2 bathroom facts that I learned when I was
you're
younger.
laughing, but I think that's the proper way to do it.
I don't know. There's 2 bathroom facts I learned when I was younger that have stayed with me my entire life. I think about them every time I go to the bathroom in public. One is that hovering or sitting like that is actually way less hygienic because you get so much splashing everywhere. You get splashed onto yourself. Like, it's just gross. And 2, the first stall is always the cleanest.
The first stall is always the cleanest. I was gonna
Wait,
say.
is that
yeah.
that's really a thing?
First,
Yeah,
oh,
because
it's-
everyone thinks that
yeah,
everybody's
the
going to go to
closest
the
to the
first stall.
bathroom.
There's like research on it. Like
Yeah.
it can be like 100 to 10 times like cleaner than the other ones, the first stall. So I always go first stall. So like
Me
I
too.
don't know if like now it's been counterproductive because so many people know this. But like
I didn't know this.
But I always feel like the first stall's so clean too. Like the
Wait,
first
wait.
stall is untouched. Like
This is-
generally.
This is
Yeah,
the part of the podcast where everyone on YouTube does a 1 in the comments if they knew that and a 2 if they didn't know that. And then we find out how successful that campaign has been to destroy the first stall. Because I had no idea. I've never heard that.
It's because I understand where that's coming from because like mentally I'm like I want to get like so here are the urinals. I want to get as far away from the urinals as possible when I take a seat and chill out, do my thing. But, like the first one, like the one that is right next to urinals is always just like it feels weird because you don't want to be the guy like walking in, all the stalls are empty. You take the closest one to the
That's
urinals.
me, bro. I
that's
take
just
it
weird,
with
bro.
pride. I
You
take it with pride.
shake someone's hand in the bathroom. Hello.
No, I walk in and I take it with pride, and I'm willing to tell anybody the facts because I know the facts, and that's why I'm in the first stall.
Wait, that would be a weird. I want to know if you stand outside of a public restroom and offer to shake people's hands when they leave, if they will shake your hand. Like they're the ones coming out of the bathroom, or if,
Oh, I would feel so uncomfortable if someone tried to shake my hand after the bathroom.
I know. I just wonder who would take your hand, and if you really like reach for it and you're like, "Hey," if someone might just be like, and like really unfortunate handshakes. I mean, it'd be really gross because then you're really rolling the dice on whether or not they wash their hands.
Yeah, like you're the one taking the risk here, man. It's not
Well,
on
I
them,
mean,
it's
you could just do a little wipe down after every person. I don't know. I'm not gonna do the experiment. I just
You should do the
I would-
experiment.
I
That'd
would
be
like
really
to.
interesting.
I would watch a video about other people doing that, but
I just found your next YouTube video, Nine Rain. Shaking
Yeah.
hands outside of the bathroom.
I feel like that's a tasty video.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
I don't think that'd be very
It's just
yummy.
an IRL video. Any IRL
Does,
video. I'm
does
like,
anyone
"That's a
else
tasty
do
video."
videos with themselves in it?
Can we, guys? I have an idea. Can we make a new base YouTube channel that is just the shittiest ideas? And it's just things like this. It's like standing outside a
Baseball.
bathroom, shaking everyone's hands. You won't
Wait,
believe who.
that's not. Hey, how dare you
Okay,
insuinate
sorry,
That's a
that?
shitty
great
they-
idea.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah,
Nah,
it's
you're right.
Well,
it's
it's kind
bad.
of a
I'm
shitty
not.
idea.
an idea.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's a bad idea. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
thank you for saying it. That's fucking stupid.
One thing that I miss from men's bathrooms that like are definitely a thing of the past is, do you guys remember you'd go into the bathroom and it wouldn't be a urinal, it'd be a trough?
Oh,
I'm sorry. I need a
God.
lot of information on that.
Why did you? Why?
Wait, you didn't
So,
know
like,
this?
I feel like
no.
Yeah,
What if it
bar
was
a
bathroom,
lot more
like
common,
college
like,
bar
what-
bathrooms.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Bar bathrooms are like that, yeah.
Specifically
Or even-
like colleges.
Or even way back in the day, it wasn't even a trough. Like one side, like one corner length of wall would have some drains along
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone
Piss
would
on the
just go
wall, literally.
pee on the wall, and it
Yeah.
would go in the drains.
And it would funnel to the drains. Yep. Yep.
Hey, Papa, I just need to let you know that this podcast has made me see you really differently so far, because when you were talking about eating carrots, I was just picturing you for some reason like butt naked, just sitting in the middle of the floor, just like eating raw carrots. And now I'm just picturing you standing like a little piggy, just peeing in a trough. And now I'm picturing you eating carrots while standing, pissing in the trough. And,
Okay, first of all, the carrot. Let me clarify. The carrots were like a snack I would eat throughout school. Like I love carrots actually. Like some nice cold baby carrots is like by far my
good
favorite
snack.
cold vegetable.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wait,
So-
yeah, that's good.
So I would snack on baby carrots throughout the day, which then messed up my fiber intake, which changed my shit schedule. But
Sure.
yeah, the troughs, man. I used to hate them when I was like a little kid because I didn't want to take out my pee-pee in front of all the other people's pee-pees. But then it like becomes fun, Then it's like you're pissing with the boys. Like we're rolling up to the trough. Let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
no, you're right. There was
tastes
kind of a
different.
camaraderie.
me
Yeah.
and the boys rolling up to
Especially
the
if it was,
trough.
especially if it was packed or like a football stadium or something. You're standing shoulder. You're squeeze. How many people can you squeeze in?
Bro.
You're like, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There's a reason
always
the
football
lines to the
stadiums.
men's room were way shorter. It's because 9 people pissing on a wall.
Mm-hmm. They still have that at some like the college bars near me. It's just like a fucking wall.
I haven't.
Really?
I haven't seen one of those in.
I haven't seen it
Since
in
the
so long. I
90s,
thought
dude.
they made them like illegal. Yeah, I figured that they outlawed them.
It was weird.
No,
They
they're
just,
pretty
like-
gross.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, they are
fucking
gross.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
for
lie.
sure. It's really gross.
But
They're
it's
just, they're
very
literally
efficient.
splattering up against the wall. You're just like, just like fucking hitting the wall and just like bouncing back in every direction.
If you don't give a fuck about anything, they're very great.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
If you're in there literally just to empty your bladder and walk out and keep drinking, then it's great.
I mean,
I-
dude,
I-
this is the reason why the guy's bathroom always goes faster in line.
Dude, I will say
Sure.
on the topic of carrots, when I was doing the raw vegan thing maybe like 6 years ago, I was juicing carrots and eating carrots a lot because they're, as far as like dollar per calorie, they're pretty high up there. And so I actually had so many carrots in the year that my palms and the bottom of my feet were orange.
I heard about that actually.
It's real.
I've heard that before.
There was
Yeah.
like a
Like-
Magic School Bus episode or something.
How many carrots do you have
Look,
to eat?
can I
It was a lot. It was
can
a
I,
lot
can I
of
ask
carrots,
you
bro.
a silly question?
Yeah.
Aren't your palms already like that as white people?
I mean, they're like the same.
No,
Mine are pink.
no, not at all.
There's like some pink.
What
Orange?
color is it?
Does it only
Yeah,
go
what
to
color
the
is it?
orange, or is there a way to make it go to like the face and stuff? Because I'm thinking for my next vacation, maybe I just eat a bunch of carrots, both sides at the same time, and then hang myself upside down, night before, and go in with like a nice little bronze.
I
that's a
think
great
it's just
idea.
I think it's just the palms and the feet, but maybe if you eat enough.
Surely there's a way. Surely there's a way.
The more you know. I don't know. I had no idea that was a thing. But
Wait,
I don't know
speaking
what
of-
happens to you if you're not white and you do it, but probably the same.
I
thing.
mean, my palms can be colored probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, that's this week's homework. Ignoble, you can only eat carrots and then report back.
Wait, dude,
Report back.
wait. I actually, yeah, and then just hold it in front of the screen, and then we'll do a side by side.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a really good idea. He's gonna come back next week like emaciated. Like, fully-
We're like, dude, we didn't mean eat only carrots.
He's
like,
gonna
dude,
start
I'm
looking
so
like he's
hungry.
from New Jersey.
You'd be like, it's an incredible amount of carrots to get your daily value.
I got my
That's-
vitamins, guys.
That'd be gorgeous.
Zoe, what are you saying?
Yeah, speaking of pulling your dick out, I just wanted to mention the I Show Speed thing that happened today because
Oh, hell yeah.
well, mostly I want to know your guys' thoughts on what should be bannable. Like
What's the story behind it? What happened? I'm actually kind of out of the loop.
I Show Speed, who, if you don't know, congratulations on not knowing, but he's like one of the biggest like YouTube streamers ever. His content is for kids. Like he's like an over the top like React kind of guy. And he was playing, I think, Five Nights at Freddy's, and he got scared, and he stands up after getting scared and he's like, whoa, 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 and then he says like, I'm gonna fuck her, like the girl that scared him. And he's like thrusting in front of the camera, and then his dick just falls out. I have the video. I can send it to
Like
you guys. If you
over
want.
I actually
the
kinda wanna
top
see
of
this.
the.
Yeah,
over
look
It
at
the
that.
comes
top.
out under his
I'll
shorts.
show the video.
Okay.
It's
The
pretty important.
emergency escape.
Yeah,
How
it
short
is
are
the
his
emergency
shorts?
escape.
I've
Short
never.
shorts.
They're not very short. It falls out like the pee hole.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
why
does
did
he
he
wear
get
shorts?
shorts?
his leg.
Wait, he's just wearing boxers.
It's like swim trunks, I think, or something like
Yeah,
that.
why do his shorts have a
or
pee
maybe
hole? I
out of
feel
his
like
leg.
that's not-
I don't know. It's you guys can see
I
it.
gotta watch this. I gotta watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Hold
Well,
on.
let's- I'll
is
put
it
the
in After
timestamp
Dark?
in.
Where is it?
Yeah, I put it in the After Dark channel.
Well, dude's got a hog on him. apparently.
Shocker, right?
Dude, why did he? So,
Oh, it's this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that guy.
Oh, this is very loud.
what? I feel like those are just boxer shorts. Because there's no other way. Like regular shorts don't have a fucking flap. As a man
Or like
who wears
pajama pants, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe that.
wow. Yeah, it does come out as pee hole. Yeah, those are like, I would say there's definitely some pajama pants.
I'm not.
I could see how that would happen with pajamas, like some pajama short bottoms.
Yo,
Like,
why this? He make. Dude,
He's so shocked.
I don't even know if I fucking care. I don't like whatever.
No, you don't have to care. My question is like, what?
Bannable,
If that were to
yes.
happen to you, like, what do you think
why
a
are
fair
you afraid
consequence
of looking
would
at
be?
other men's wieners on the internet? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Zoe, but like I'm like a little concerned.
No, the idea that this dude's making videos that a bunch of kids are watching, like, keep your dick away, bro.
He was
like,
live.
yeah,
He does have a younger audience. Okay, no, but that also brings in the thing is like
No, I'm just
do you
saying,
guys
people,
think it
you're
was
responsible.
staged,
You're
or-
It looks kind of staged. I'm gonna be honest. Like that looks like he didn't give a fuck that it just whipped his dick out. Which
is irresponsible.
That's
That's
a
what people
completely.
are saying. That's
a completely
really
different
the big thing right now.
It
That's
really
the big
looks
thing right
like
now.
he just
People
did
are
it on
saying-
purpose. Like, oh man, my
Yeah.
dick's out. Like,
Honestly, that's a whole different discussion. But I've seen a lot of people saying about that. Because like we're talking about what should be bannable or not, but this also brings in a whole nother discussion of a lot of people saying it looks like it was staged.
I mean, it's. I think either should be bannable. Dude. You're responsible for what the fuck happens on your stream, and it's not even like a implausible accident. Bro's swinging his dick around right in front of the camera, like,
true.
oh, we saw your dick. How did that happen?
I
It's
feel
not
like if he
a
was like
mystery.
walking and tripped and it happened, it would be a different story.
Yeah,
but-
like I mean,
Right.
if you pulled a Zulu, I get it. It happens sometimes. But like,
Another great hog.
okay. Also, can we talk about the Zulu thing for a second?
yeah,
Yeah.
Hot
Great
take,
hog.
but also preventable. I'm just gonna say it.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
not
Preventable.
Clearly, like that. There's a very big difference.
Yeah,
between what
yeah.
you're doing in your sleep. You know.
Yeah, dude.
People
Yeah.
do sleep streams all the time. If Hog pops out while you're sleeping. 'Cause,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
had, like-
what was he doing? Wasn't he like he reached his hand in his pants and scratched his balls in his sleep? That's like a very normal thing to do.
Yeah. For those who
Yeah.
don't
A little bit of
know,
Hog show.
for those who don't know, Zulu did a like subathon, and when he was sleeping on stream, his PP did pop out for a moment.
Yeah, it was a
was
subathon.
visible
It's a
for
very
just a
long
second.
stream. He had to sleep on stream. That is
Yeah.
that's a very I don't know, man. That I don't know if could be bannable. But then again, there's the whole gray area of like what can you make look staged versus what is actually.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be on. Like when I watch a clip like of Zulu accidental hog show, I feel bad for Zulu. I'm like, damn, he didn't want that to happen. When I watch this fucker just swinging his junk around like that, 2 inches from the camera, I'm like, ban it. I do not care.
I agree on the banning side, but like think about it, like what is it if this is staged, right? What's the motivation? Like why would you
We're talking
stage-
about it. I'm
Virality.
sure a lot of people are.
Yeah.
Why are the Island Boys making out?
Yeah.
Oh, I have things to jerk off to.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
okay.
that's for my pleasure. What are we talking
Yeah.
about?
Well, they're both good for that. so
Ignoble's
let's-
mental illness. That's why.
Yeah, let's be honest. Ignoble about to open up that After Dark chat after the podcast is over.
Bro, I literally already have it on my second monitor. I'm watching this thing flop around every 12 seconds. Like it's shit be fucking
He's
swinging.
got it in GIF format at this point.
Kind of satisfying, to be honest.
I will say,
Yeah, so
as
I-
a man, it is very fun to sometimes just fucking, swing that shit around. It's a good
I
time.
thought you were
know?
gonna say watch another man's dick flop around. I was like, you're getting
Both
close.
valid,
You're getting
though.
close,
Why-
buddy.
Getting real close, buddy.
That's
I've
like-
I've
real
always
quick.
said I've wanted one so I can just do the helicopter thing. It sounds so fun.
it's kind of fun but it's about as fun as like helicopter. No, it's a little more fun than that. I was gonna say it'd be like, how often are you like helicoptering your hair
That's the
because
thing.
it's
Not-
long? It's like you just don't even think about it at this
You,
point.
only, you don't do it frequently, but sometimes you just like walk around just like with your wiener out and just like swing that shit. You're like, dude, Shout out privilege, you know.
No,
just
I
feel like
like
I'm missing out a
peeing
little.
from high places. Like that's like if I like that's what you're actually
That's-
missing out on. If you
okay.
want to know, like
Yeah,
like,
that's
of
way
all-
better
like,
than
nothing else
helicoptering
really
your
is
dick.
fun, but peeing from high places is fun. Those situations present themselves like okay, not that often. Okay, you pee off a cliff every couple of years.
Or
you
like
find
a
yourself.
or you pee off a Radisson or something.
Oh,
A
dude,
what?
yeah.
Oh, a
peeing-
hotel?
What's a
Yeah,
Radisson?
dude, on the
Oh,
14th-story
oh.
balcony, you're just
I love that. I love that.
not as an
That's-
adult, but when I was, because that's a very different kind of conversation. When you're an adult, you can get a lot of trouble. But when you're a kid, you just pee off stuff, and you're like, I'm a kid, you know.
That's the
yeah.
next
I pissed
YouTube
off the
video.
Alps. I pissed off
You-
the Alps at one point.
Pissing
Oh,
off
dude,
high
that
places.
too.
Wait, that's sick, Hamzy.
Yeah. I was at this like summer camp with my best friend, or no, like a very good friend. At the time, you know, we were maybe like 14 years old, and like they took us on this like hike to the Alps, dude, and we were on like one of the highest points of the Alps, and we pissed off the mountain, and that moment right there, like he is my best fucking friend in the world now, and like I don't know if it would be the same if it
Yeah,
wasn't for
no, I
that
get that.
high altitude piss right there.
Yeah,
What a beautiful bonding moment.
Like it means
peeing off high stuff with the bros would be a banger YouTube video. And we'll do a
Yeah, it would
follow
be
up
great.
peeing off high stuff with the ladies.
Yeah, it's not as
Also
cool.
a
I
banger
remember,
video.
I remember there were like not videos. There were buildings in my college campus, which are just like performing arts centers and stuff, which are kind of big, but there's like walkways up to the top. So like people would just like either get drunk or go up there. They would smoke or chill up there, and it's just like pissing off the side of even like a like several story building. It just feels empowering, you know?
Yeah,
It's just you're standing there with the boys, just like pissing into the night. You're just like, this is.
pissing into the.
You see your stream in the
So
full
beautiful.
effect.
How
Yeah, it's
often
just like-
have you? Do you guys pee in the shower
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, all
every
the
time? Every
Oh,
time.
Not every time.
not
every
every
time.
time.
Every time.
In fact, I won't shower unless I'm really better for a
No,
piss.
even if I've peed before the shower, I'll force a bit out during the shower. 'cause
Dude,
you're already in the shower. You know,
I
you might
pee
as
on the
well.
shower when the shower's not on. I'll just
is
open up the
efficiency.
door, pee in. No,
Nigerian's girlfriend is just like listening to this, like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
There's
bro?
a big difference.
She's going and
be-
smelling the
guys,
drain.
There's a big difference between peeing in the shower and peeing into the shower, and let me tell you, they're
It's
both
true,
fun.
actually. It's very true.
Can I tell you one of the grossest things? Not the grossest, but it's pretty fucking gross.
Yes.
I remember going to a party before, and it's just like, they had multiple bedrooms, but they had like the one bathroom in like the living room common area that everybody was using. The toilet just ended up getting clogged or just not working, so they're just like, what the fuck? So people did like put the seat down, put a sign on like don't use, right? And people went to the bathroom and just started pissing in the bathtub. They just started fucking using that shit like.
Oh my god.
And like you went in the bathroom and you're just like fucking reeks of piss. You're just like,
Oh,
what
that
the
makes me
fuck
sick.
is
That
going
kinda
on?
Oh Jesus, that's
Okay, so
Philistine.
yeah, that's that. Okay, can I tell you? I had a strategy back. in
Hamzy was the
college.
guy pissing in the fucking tub. Like, yeah, this
I
is
actually
nice.
was. I actually was. And listen. I would never do this in like someone's house that they pay like that they own or like pay rent in. I'm talking like this is like college like student housing back in the day. This is the only time I've ever done this. But college parties, maybe small apartment, long bathroom line, long. Only one bathroom in the whole fucking house. And the bathroom lines were long. And so I would always wait to be like, second in line, and there'd be a bro in front of me, and I would just make a deal with him. Hey, bro, like, is it okay if I go with you into the bathroom? Like, you take the toilet, I'm just gonna piss into the fucking into the shower, man. And it worked every single time, dude. And people, I would tell people that, and they would be like, wow, that's like a really like high level strat. And I was like, it's like, it's something I've been coming up with, I've been working on for a while, and it works pretty well.
The high level community never knew about this.
No, yeah, these are the secrets that the high level community doesn't want you to know. But also, I just want to make it clear, like, I would never do this in like an actual house. These are like college houses where it's like you don't give a fuck.
okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
My stories occurred in those places as well. This was not in like somebody's actual apartment. It was
No, I would
Back in
never get
college housing.
invited to someone's like they just graduated law school and they're having a celebration party. Like, let's go to their house and piss in their fucking shower.
If you're
that's
above the
evil.
age of 25, pissing in someone's shower is like
You're
a
at
little...
a baby shower. You're at someone's baby shower, pissing in the fucking bathtub.
It's kind of poetic, right? Baby shower, pissing in the shower, so kind of.
Aw.
Did you guys? I found this
sweet.
out this week on Twitter. Did you guys know that Liam Neeson goes around everywhere and gets pissed
Dude.
drunk and pees himself
And
and just
pees
walks
himself.
around? Yeah.
Dude, someone told me that recently. My buddy told me that. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then he opened up a picture of like 7 different shots of Liam Neeson, like just standing with fans or something. And he just got piss running down his leg.
Yeah, no, I'll post it in the channel.
What?
But yeah,
Yes, dude.
Liam Neeson will
Liam-
literally go get pissed drunk and pee himself, and then he just zillions of pictures of him in public with it covered in his own
Does
pee.
he have diabetes?
That's how he parties.
He-
I mean, I don't
Liam-
think so. They didn't say that in Twitter.
Oh my god, I
know
found
people-
a website that has every photo of him covered in his own urine.
Oh,
Yes.
way.
Fuck.
Yes, he somehow, Liam Neeson, the Taken guy, is pissing himself like monthly.
How famous and how not giving a fuck do you have to be to do something like
Bro,
that?
no, he's well aware of he's well aware that this is a thing too. Like, he literally does not give a fuck. Like, imagine being that cool that like you piss yourself, you party that hard where you're just like, I'm peeing right now, bitch, and I'm walking home.
That's a dream.
And, like,
That's crazy.
That's what we're all working for.
That's crazy. I
Oh,
want to know if
man.
he used to do that before he was famous.
Yeah, right?
Because that really, I mean, that would be
a
awesome. That would be
lifelong
maybe
journey.
even cooler.
How does that
maybe
change
even,
your perspective of the
I,
situation?
well, I actually think that might be more badass. It's kind of like, I don't know.
it's
like
only
talking.
badass if he becomes famous, though. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
weird
but
if he
that's like-
doesn't.
Yeah, dude.
You're just
Yeah,
the guy
like-
who's always is pissing themselves when they're drunk. Just like,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it does make it cooler for me if he'd just been this way, always peeing himself.
why? Because it doesn't seem particularly comfortable to piss yourself. It's just like you're
No, it's
wet and
terrible.
like
Like just even trying to like not properly dry after the pool and then put on pants or jeans or something. It's like that's
Yeah, but
horrible.
once you get to that acceptance level, like, have you ever been in like a concert where it's just like pouring rain, and at first you're like, oh, should we find cover? But
Yeah.
then there's like that one point where you're like,
Yeah, there is like this where you just decide I'm gonna be dirty, I'm gonna be wet or muddy
yeah,
or
it's kind
whatever.
of like that.
Also,
I
I
Yeah,
have a
maybe
hot
I'll
but a
take.
football
Throw up
game,
in
yeah,
goal.
it's mystical. It's like, oh, this is great. You're like, oh man,
You transcend
Ooh.
to this next
Yeah.
level.
Oh
of,
yeah,
like-
No,
yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I'm glad you
Got
brought
you.
that up because that is a really unique. Like that's actually like a state of mind that I've had to use a lot in my life. Where you're like, I'm about to get real wet, dirty, uncomfortable, cold, or whatever, and you
Nine
just have
rain
to be like,
sex life.
and you just have to be like, we're gonna plow through this, and we're coming out the other side.
Ain't no way he said plow.
And
Dude, yeah. You get to that point, and there's just 3 words that come down to it. Embrace it.
Also, I personally think that the pain of having a full bladder is worse than the embarrassment or discomfort of having piss on yourself. I really do.
wait.
Full
are you
bladder is
actually-
one of the worst things ever. It's the only thing I'll
It's
wake
one of
up
the worst
for.
pains.
It's
yeah.
the only one. I wake up to go pee every night after I sleep 6 hours, and I go back to bed for another
It
2.
hurts so bad.
Yeah.
I've only, I don't know that I never really experienced a full bladder. I don't know. It's never like I mean, like I have to
are
pee
you?
sometimes, but it's, I can't even remember the last time where I'm like, dude, I have to pee so bad it hurts.
You've never been to like a concert or anything where you just like couldn't leave?
I mean, I can
My whole
remember
life,
from when
man.
I was a kid, maybe 1 or 2 instances, but not in a long
Ever?
time.
Ever as an
Okay.
adult?
Oh, big time as an adult.
Dude, I remember this one time I was in New York. I was in line for a bar with some homies, and I did too much of the pre-gaming stuff. I broke the seal when I was at the pre-game. I already fucked up there, so I just like started, adding the line. I was like, ooh, okay, I'll just wait till I get in there. Then it just fucking hit. It's like my bladder is like, bro, everything's gotta come out. I was like, I'll be right back. I like sprinted around the block, found this like fucking. It was like I forget. It was like a white SUV or some fucking van. I just stood behind it, pissed like on the street side of it, on the tire side, and spent literally, I shit you not, like 3 straight minutes just fucking fire hosing. You know, people are walking by just like, damn, this dude be pissing,
This
bro.
motherfucker
York,
doesn't care
yeah.
at all. Someone's walking by thinking, damn, that's my van. And just keeps walking.
I would be upset, you know, coming if I found a strange dude pissing outside my van, but like, you know, luckily that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Huh.
Guys, I'm sorry. I clicked on an article and I just have to read it to you.
Okay.
I
Jeez,
just
I'm
have to.
terrified.
I've seen you kind of like gazing off at the
I just
second monitor for a
cannot.
while
You know
now.
those articles that just like, who wrote this? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
hit
just
us.
need to read a bit to you.
Ignoble
So
wrote
I
it.
googled Liam Neeson pissing pants, and I'm just gonna read you the first paragraph.
Okay.
You may have noticed that Liam Neeson has the biggest penis of any man alive, but have you ever wondered why he pees his pants so much? Apparently, the actor has a serious problem with his pants. In this article, we'll discuss this unusual but fascinating task of the actor. Read on to find more. Also, check out Liam Neeson's new EP, Diamond in the Dark. Liam Neeson's penis is the biggest of any man alive. Enter.
Wait, was there's no way that wasn't written by ChatGPT on a bad day.
That's written by 2 people, ChatGPT or Liam Neeson. There's no in between.
There's an author. Their name is Eve, and this article has 316,000 views.
Dude, what?
There's
Dude, she has an Instagram and a Twitter. I need to find out
post
more about
this,
the
post
author.
this. I actually cannot believe.
She's written so many articles. Yeah, I'm
wait,
posting it.
I need you to post this. There's no she's actually gaming the system and has like 400 different scripts from ChatGPT that she just posts everywhere and makes a ton of money. I cannot believe that was a human being put thought into that.
So when I was in Mexico and we'd have to walk places, I invented this method to be able to walk and pee, where I would go in my bag and I would grab like a piece of paper and I would kind of funnel it like this, like on the camera, like I'm showing you right now. This is a really bad example. I get a lot bigger and sturdier piece of paper, but I would funnel it and then I would stick my dick in this side and then like you'd put the paper off to the side and you could pee and walk and it would shoot off to the side.
Wait.
And,
At what scenario do you have a paper handy?
I was a missionary. I had so many pamphlets and like papers and like.
You're just talking about like on the job, like so you don't lose
dude.
kicks,
How
or
does Joseph Smith feel about
So
that?
I had this idea. I had this plan that I could walk and pee through a park and nobody would see me if like I did it like this.
Wait, you did this while you were spreading the
you were
good word?
sober. You were sober. In other
Yeah,
words.
I was sober and dressed like a Mormon missionary walking through a park. Yeah, that's what like.
With your dick out, folded in a pamphlet, just pissing off to the side.
Okay, so like I had
These
this
are
idea
drunk
with my
tactics,
buddy,
man.
and
This is
I
the
explained
coolest-
it.
Dude, okay, T-Papa, you were the coolest fucking Mormon I've ever heard of.
I still
That's-
am. Okay, like
that's
I am the
awesome, bro.
coolest.
That's so cool.
But anyways, I want to let you know I hatched the plan like I just described to you. It was in my brain for a while. I went to go do it once because like I wanted it to be done. And I did walk through a park at night when nobody was there with my companion. I told him what I was doing. Like he was in on it. I'm going to pull this off. Like I explained my plan. And yeah, dude, I walked through a park peeing off to the side. Not a drip got on me as we continued walking. And I did it successfully one time. It was actually way more difficult than I thought. It's
Are you
very
wearing like shorts or something? Or what,
no,
what
I was wearing like church pants. Like I was essentially in a suit, and I just unzipped, whipped it out, put it through the makeshift funnel, and then I was like walking. And it is very difficult to be in public in a suit and like start to pee and walk at the same time. Like it is like mentally,
I know.
like just to get the pressure out. It was just like that is actually the only like the drawback of the plan and why I sadly only ever did it once, because like being able to initiate the pee was so difficult.
So
But I did do it once.
Did it take you a while with dick in cone before you were like?
more than I felt comfortable with, because like I got dick and cone and like I had to go pee, but it was this there was nobody in the park, right? We were walking through, it was late at night, we were going home, like, and it was difficult to just to get the flow started, sadly.
Dude,
it was a mental block.
I will say I went sailing one time, and this is I think this was the last time I ever remember feeling like, dude, I just have to pee so bad it hurts. I went sailing. I went with a buddy, and there were like 5 of us on the boat, and never been before. Only time, haven't gone since. And I think it was like me and my buddy, and then 3 girls. And so this is like sailboat, small boat, tiny little below deck. And I didn't know anybody there except my buddy. I just met him. I have to pee super bad. So I was like, man, I don't really want to whip it out and just pee off the side of the thing. I was like 21, so I still thought that I was cool and that mattered. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go below deck and pee in a bottle. Learned 2 things that day. One, that water bottles are significantly smaller than the size of my bladder. It is not close. And 2, that I can just stop peeing on command. Because we filled that sucker up, and then I was just like, oh shit, it was like filling up too fast. Like, oh shit, and I just stopped.
That's the worst though.
It didn't hurt at all, and I felt fine, and I didn't have to pee anymore.
You are blessed by God, apparently.
Dude, I didn't know I could.
You stopping your pee is extremely unhealthy for your body, though. Like it's like
it's the one time.
Yeah,
fair enough. It's the
like
only
a
time I've ever
5-minute
done
nap.
it. It's the only time I've ever done it, and I didn't know I could do it. Just like I kind of like, just like awoke within me, and I was like, and then
oh my God.
But then I was good. Then I'll say, so I learned 2 things that day. One, I could pee, and then I could stop whenever I want. That's kind of cool.
Valuable.
2, I don't know why nobody tells you this, but when you go sailing, when you store the boats, they put them in like a dock or a harbor, or sometimes they load them into like one of those like boat fucking buildings. I don't know. But you take the sail off and you store the sail in like another really long fucking box is basically what it is. Like some like sail holder fucking thing. Because it's by the water, there are just spiders and bugs everywhere. So when you take the sail out and then you unfurl the fucking thing, I was on a tiny little like 20-foot boat, and I looked up at the sail, and there's about 400 spiders, like big fucking, you heard them hit the deck like, and I'm like, dude. And you would just be on the sea, and you just hear this go, and there's these big fucking spiders hitting the deck. Nobody tells you that. I was like, this is the worst. This is terrible. It went from, haha, like I'm like a pirate, haha, this is fun, to like it's raining massive fucking spiders, and I have to pee. And I gotta be honest, like that's most of what I remember.
And that's
like,
why you've never gone sailing again?
Dude, I don't know what everyone was cool about it. They're like, oh yeah, the spiders. I was like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, there's spiders. It was like the scene in Harry Potter, bro. They're like, and
oh God,
dude, it was so bad.
Has anybody else found out that a water bottle is not sufficient to hold your pee?
Wait, guys,
never
I'm
pissed in a
so
bottle
sorry.
before.
Can I interrupt really quick? It's just weighing on me. I can't stop thinking about it. I just kept reading, and there's just a paragraph in this Liam Neeson article. I just need to read it out loud. Is it okay?
Okay, yeah.
I'm really sorry. It's just I cannot stop thinking about it.
Okay, we'll come back to peeing in a bottle boat. I
just have to read it. It's hurting me. Okay, the movie industry has been fascinated by Liam Neeson's lack of control over his pissy pants. The British actor, who first became famous in 1993 with Schindler's List, has since made numerous films and has a huge legion of fans. Recently, the actor has been photographed in public with mysterious spots on his crotch area. What's his secret? Recently, Neeson admitted that racism was his problem, though he maintains that it will eventually disappear. The actor's apparent sensitivity to the word racist contrasts with his apparent comfort telling an unprompted story about wanting to kill a black man. In this way, Neeson is simply being a racist and promoting a myth that will undoubtedly get him in the trouble in the future.
This is just ChatGPT like dog shit to get us many clicks and
could
views
not
as
stop
possible.
thinking about that
being
paragraph.
Racist makes you piss your pants.
I don't know what it means, Hamzy.
We need to
I just had to say it out loud. Thank you.
Wait.
You're right, T-Pop.
Can you read
I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Was the last sentence actually as you read it, or did you stumble?
Yes. No, it was actually like that.
Can you read it to me one more time?
Yes, the last sentence was, in this way, Neeson is simply being a racist and promoting a myth that will undoubtedly get him in the trouble in the future.
This is 100%.
There's no way
ChatGPT
this
written.
is such a good fucking troll. Whoever this Erica, what did you call her?
Ava.
What's her name?
Eve. Her name is Eve.
Eve, that's what it was.
What a this
Okay,
is like
I'm so sorry. We can go back to pissing in a bottle. That was really, really
Dude,
weighing
wait,
on my
wait.
I'm
conscience.
like, you know,
I
do
haven't-
racists piss themselves? Is that what's going on here? Is this the equivalency we're making?
I hope
Is
so.
that
That's what I'm saying. Can somebody
Yeah.
text Seth and find out?
yeah. Hey Seth, when the
Is
last
it
time-
racist to piss yourself?
Yeah.
Dude, on the topic of pissing yourself, I have a question from Jamie. You know, our dude who's sitting in on here,
Whoa.
Mr. Saint Tits.
Okay.
He asked, if you have a full bladder, right? But every 10 minutes that you hold it, you get $1,000. How long are you gonna last? I'm just gonna say for me, 0. Like I am a man who cannot be uncomfortable. You know, I'm too pretty to be uncomfortable ever.
Well,
So, like,
I don't know.
I'm not going camping. I'm not gonna fucking get my nails dirty. I'm not gonna hold my bladder for 10 minutes longer than I need to. I'm going to
I
the
don't know,
bathroom,
man.
pissing
For
myself.
me,
and filling
like,
up.
I need to know if this is scaled to the individual because I feel like I have a very small bladder. I don't know. Maybe I have diabetes or something, like alcoholism. You know, you factor in all these things. But I have
One of
pissing
those.
all the time. And, like, sometimes I'm like, man, I feel like I just am dealing with so much. Like, when we are going from, like, a big pregame where everyone's drinking and we have a long, like, 30, 40-minute commute to the concert or whatever club that we're going to, I feel like I have it way worse than everyone else, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the amount that I drink, but
I mean,
I also am like, I have to piss more than anyone else on this bus. So,
I
like,
can't-
if
I'm
it's
just gonna-
scaled,
I'm gonna
then
keep it a
I
buck.
think I
I
would
can't
take it.
relate to any of this. I like never have problems with having to pee and too much piss and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I would.
it's
I would
I've
put a
very
gone
hair
through
tie.
terror.
I would
I've
put a
gone
hair
through
tie on my dick.
horrible nights trying to, like,
So
just die.
Huh.
It's not scaled. It's 1,000. Fucking figure it out. And I say that because Hamzy, I'm like you. I normally pee like every hour or 2 hours. But I used to take a lot of train rides and a lot of plane rides. And sometimes you're in the window seat and you're on a 6-hour flight and the person next to you is like 400 pounds and asleep and like there's just no winning.
Oh,
like,
wake
there's just
up,
nothing
wake
you can
up,
do.
wake up. Not
Dude,
my
I'm
fucking
s-
problem. Not my
I'm just
fucking
saying,
problem.
sometimes
Wake
I've
up, big
gotten on
guy.
a plane and like had to pee before we even took off and I've held it for like 5 hours. So I know what I'm capable of.
5 hours?
Damn,
I know
Zoe's
what I'm
about to
capable
make
of.
some bank.
Okay.
Like a full bladder.
Dude, if
Well,
this
it
challenge
subsides
was
after
for
a bit,
holding
you know?
in a shit, I would be a fucking millionaire.
That's not good.
That's like a fucking
Holding shits
1,000
are
days
easier
or
than
some
holding
shit, dude.
pee.
Wait,
That's
what?
just-
I
don't
can
know
hold my
why.
shit for days. Piss? That's my weakness right there.
I'm going
Yeah.
3 hours. That's my easy.
I'm gonna
3
be in my
hours?
next job interview,
Sure,
and
yeah.
they're gonna tell me tell me some of your strengths and weaknesses, and I'll be like, well,
My
I can hold my shit
sphincter.
for
Holding in my
very long.
piss.
Strength.
Yeah.
Piss, those are my weakness.
If we're talking full bladder, I probably got 2 to 3 hours in me, but I'm gonna be on the ground crying and sweating. Like I'm gonna go
Jesus
through
Christ,
hell.
this
but
conversation
I'm
is making me
gonna
have to
send
piss right now.
Bye.
I wonder how many people in the podcast have to pee because of how have we only talked about piss and shit for
Wait, Saint Tits, can
48
you just
minutes?
can you just edit in like sounds of trickling water right now?
Yeah.
Just to really egg people on in case they need that. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. You know, it's a Based After Dark podcast. We can literally talk about pissing for an hour because we can.
We
Okay.
really did. By
Have
the
you
way.
I did say I wanted the episodes to have a theme, so this works out great.
Yeah, no, this is the P episode
we really
now.
didn't plan this, but this is the piss episode. That's weird.
I
Okay.
kind of want to go back to the pissing in the bottle thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
to
yeah,
Papa, what
yeah,
were you saying?
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
So peeing in the
Racism.
bottle, right? I was playing. You guys all played Nazi Zombies? Okay, you played some Call of Duty Zombies back in the day. So me and my buddy, we were playing and we were doing a duo, and he went to like go make dinner. And so like what you could do is like you would make you turn one of the zombies into a crawler, right? And like you could just run around.
Running in circles.
Yeah, and I would just be running in circles. So my buddy went to
Running
go
the train.
eat. I went to go and I took care of the crawler, and I had to go pee. And I just had this bottle of water, like an empty water bottle next to me. And I was like, perfect, like this is fine. And at the time, I was in like one of those like old school gaming rocker chairs that like a lot of people had that were like on the ground. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
like
yeah.
those,
Oh, I know what you're talking about, dude.
Those are fire.
I was in one of those, and I just
forgot
grabbed
about
the
that.
bottle, and I just like leaned over. Okay, I leaned over and I peed into the bottle, and I'm going, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just like, it's such relief. And then I'm like doing the math of like the pressures I feel in my body.
dude.
And then like, I'm looking at this bottle, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's not big enough, dude.
This is not like, these do not equal each other. Like this shit is filling up fast. And dude, I had to like, I self-stopped my pee. I put a lid on the bottle, and I just like sat there with 3/4 pee, waiting for my friend to come back
What
for
round
like
were you
10
on?
minutes.
Yeah.
We were in so fucking deep. Like at the
I
time.
have questions. As someone who has been in the same situation, I'm a big zombies enjoyer. I've done the whole kite so someone can, go do whatever they have to do. You take the last zombie. First of all, how long was this kiting session?
It was we would send long sessions that would take all Saturday. We were always trying to get like front page for Mob of the Dead. We ended up getting top 20 at one point, but this was just one of those long runs, and he had to go.
The one with George Romero. On that
No,
one?
that's Call of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is
Okay.
the one in Alcatraz.
Okay, what wave did you make it to? What round
That
did you make
run,
it to?
like we were usually making it to the 40s minimum every single time, and like at this point we
Okay,
were
that's
like,
respectable.
At this point he had gone to dinner, right? So I can only try to like think like what the situation had been. He has gone to dinner. We've probably been playing all day. We're probably late 40s, like my guess, because at what like I stopped the pee in the bottle, like, and I held it, like it had to be done. So we were far into it. We
Dude,
probably had the upgraded axes.
What map did you say this was on again?
Mob of the Dead.
Man, how long were you running around with this zombie for?
Oh, forever. It was awful.
That
But we
is
did
so
it.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've done like 6-hour zombies games with the lads before, and like
Well,
I've never had to kite more than like 5-10 minutes.
Well, I just had to kite because he had to go get dinner. Like his mom like was making
A
him get
whole
off to go
dinner,
eat.
like his whole going out and living a life.
Well, no, I think it was in house, but like his mom was like making him get off to go to the family dinner. Like he had to like take a break, and yeah, I
That's
was
some
just
serious
terrified.
commitment to not let the run.
I
go.
was Oh yeah, dude. No, I wanted front page so bad at the time, and I was terrified my dad was gonna walk in, and I just had this bottle of pee next to me. Like that was just like, if my dad walks in and he sees that I'm literally pissing in bottles to continue gaming, like he's gonna rip the Xbox out of the wall and throw it as hard as he can.
That's like that is the meme.
Dude,
That's
that
like the
is
meme.
so
That's like the
relatable.
gamer
Oh my
meme
god,
coming to
dude,
life.
yeah, no, he would have done that too.
I was
You're
more
right.
terrified of my father coming in and witnessing what was going on than anything
Uh-huh.
else. Like if he sees this, like this is going to be the end of me.
That's so funny, bro.
But yeah, no one ever saw or found
my
out,
God.
or yeah, I got away with that one. That was
What-
but that was the day I found out that a water bottle is not sufficient for ping.
Yeah,
You need to have
Now you know.
like minimum the big Gatorade ones.
Big
You know,
Gatorade, I was
the
thinking that.
chunky
Yep.
Gatorade bottles. That is minimum what you need to pee. Minimum.
Yeah, and it's probably more. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could fill that up
Uh-huh.
too.
yeah. No, I'll fucking do it. You know.
Yeah.
We should have a pissing contest in Vegas. This like honestly, like we should see like who can fill up the most bottles.
The biggest bottle.
That's actually a good idea. I like
Oh,
that.
it's
And
gonna be
just
me.
Make it, and we'll just
That's
make
good for the
towers
Patreon.
to
Oh my-
see, and like
Yeah.
from
Patreon
We
yeah,
can
content.
recreate.
smallest.
We should recreate that picture of all the moonshine we did in Tennessee, but like all of us with pee bottles.
That's
a good idea, actually.
That is
Piss
so
bottle?
disgusting.
I'm kind
We're
of
kinda
down to
killing
do
the
it, but
ideas on
I
this
don't know that I
podcast.
want to be in the picture. Like I'll be in a bottle just for the science experiment.
Bro, then we sell them.
Oh, that's hey.
We got that, dude. I got an idea for drinking games. We all
we
get
can call it
Mormon
Piss After Dark.
pamphlets, and we all fucking put our dicks inside of it and see who can walk the farthest while pissing. Like this all makes sense. It's all coming together. Like
Yeah,
feel
you
like
were
I'm at an
doing those
unfair
in those
advantage in that
in your
one.
holy scriptures.
Dude, I'm just I
Pissing right through
thought
them.
when you were pitching that story that it was
Yeah.
because you were in such a hurry to tell the next person about their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, that you
just do that
couldn't
shit for
stop
fun,
walking.
bro.
No, I was like, dude, how busy are you as a Mormon that you literally have to piss while
what
walking?
it was is like outside of I feel like it's outside of the United States, public restrooms are like way more scarce. Like,
That's true. That's
like
true.
from my experiences, they are way
yeah.
more scarce outside the United States. So Mexico is like obviously like there's like essentially none, and if there is public restrooms, you have to pay to use them. Like like they'll be like 10 pesos, 5 pesos, whatever, and then you can use the restroom. And like I had to walk home to this house every night in Mexico, and like you had to go through this field park thing that just literally had no trees. There was nowhere to pee. And it was just like, it was the worst. So then I just started to hatch the plan. And then I was like, how can I? And then I did it once.
Because I was imagining it's like your big journey. I thought you guys walked in like a straight line and just hit everybody along the way. And you just wanted to get as far as you could in 2 years or however long. I was really misunderstanding
I like
the whole
vision of it.
See, then you're like, dude, he's just like,
a lot
he's
easier when you
walking
think
with his
about it
buddy.
that
He's
way.
like,
A
guess how much,
pilgrimage.
how much more distance we could cover if we didn't stop to pee. And it was like, I was like, damn, dude, you guys are really committed.
Committed.
Spreading the gospel of the Mormon word.
No, it was not for efficiency. It was for curiosity, and it was difficult, but I did it, and I'm so happy I did it.
No,
Thank
me
you for
too, man.
finding that out for us. I really appreciate
Thank you,
it.
man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah.
nice of you. Thank you.
Speaking, okay, just to put a, wrapping up our piss talks. Speaking of Vegas, right? Moving on to other things. We were talking earlier about one of the things that I really want to do is karaoke with our group. I feel like we can have a great fucking time, get blasted off some more moonshine, and then just sing our hearts out.
Yes, but
I mean, like, I'll
that's
watch.
actually
Yeah.
I thought you were actually gonna keep the idea going. You're just re-bringing back up karaoke.
You
That's
just really
literally-
want
yeah,
to
that's-
do
I
karaoke.
was ready
But-
for
but
the
I'm down
karaoke
for this
and piss
season.
to
I
be
was like,
combined.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought this
I
was
want
about
this-
to be. Go ahead.
No. I just want to say, like, if it is, because, like, there's so many different ways you can do karaoke. And I just want to say, if we do this, like I said, I touched on it a little bit earlier before the cast, but it has to be private room karaoke.
I agree.
Like, there's
completely.
nothing worse than walking
Okay.
into some bar and hearing some random bitch or some drunk
Okay.
motherfuckers just blabbling, on the microphone for the whole bar to hear. Whereas if it's like you're in your own room with your friends, it's a lot
Oh,
more.
100%. It's an
You know,
intimate
we
thing.
could be
And
singing
I'm
like
down. I'm
Drake and
so
Josh
down for
theme
that.
song.
That
as
sounds
a man
fun.
with my complexion, I'm allowed to say this. When I see that, like,
Okay.
like the public karaoke, there's the karaoke stage and all the other people around it. That is called white people karaoke. Okay, that shit is fucking stupid. It's like you don't want to watch this other drunk dumbass make a fool of themselves. I want to see my friends and I make a fool of ourselves. And like, you don't want to get in
100%.
line, put your names down. That's fucking stupid. The place that you gotta go.
100%.
The places that you gotta go are these shady fucking like indies in Koreatown, Little Tokyo. They have these little karaoke bars, karaoke areas. They give you private rooms. Like all the the shit looks like the TVs are like LCD TVs from the 90s. They fucking throw bottles of alcohol at you. Their book of karaoke songs are all written in Korean. There's not a single word of English in it. The fucking remote that they give you is like you have to
That's
figure out what
perfect.
like letter corresponds to
They
each
give you the
American.
remote where you could like look stuff up on YouTube, and like half of the songs are like scuffed. Like half of them are like perfectly set for karaoke, and they work perfectly, and then half of them are just completely fucked. It's like you're doing some cover with like, it's not the actual song, it's like the song it's like a piano cover of the song of some kind. Like you never know what you're gonna get, there's like a little bit of like a surprise to it.
That
That
shit
sounds
is fire.
fun. I'm down.
That shit's
I'm
fire.
done. I will do it with you guys.
Hell yeah.
Aw.
I feel like we have a
Oh,
big
you
enough
will,
group. I
you
don't
will.
know, like
That-
maybe we
that-
could just do it at the base fucking compound, wherever, we're hosting our thing. Just pull up to the TV, grab a couple mics and just send it.
We'll probably do that with the we'll probably round up everyone that's not invited to the partner party, and we'll do that.
The
right,
fuck,
Hamster,
bro?
you planning-
I'm partnered, so I don't get to do karaoke night, bro. That's
Yeah,
some
what the
bullshit,
hell?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
you
nerds.
also
We
missed out on a
expressed our
sexy
interest.
rooftop dinner last year too, man. Get
Man.
fucked, boy.
Yo,
Enjoy your
Anthony, are you-
75 average viewers over 30 days.
I went to a wedding. I'm out. Don't put me in this.
Dude, I have a question about your karaoke. Like, what is your guys' go-to karaoke song? Like, if there are baddies in the crowd in your club, who are you gonna be like? This song is in my perfect vocal range. I know all the lyrics. I know all the shit.
Ooh,
what are you dropping?
Fly, Sugar Ray.
Guys, I have a secret. I actually won a karaoke contest once.
I bet you
Singing-
did too. Actually,
Singing "I Will Survive."
I've heard Zoe sing. She's very good.
That's
I forgot.
actually
Yeah, I
a
forgot.
very-
Zoe's like really good and talented.
Yeah, but
at
that's
singing.
the thing that's like karaoke so hard because I
So
can't.
then you're all like try hard about it.
yeah, so I have to find a song that's like you know, like I can't
Are you gonna
sound good
murder,
on
you
it.
know? Oh,
No,
that's
no,
really-
I don't
okay.
want to sound good. Like
I
that's the thing,
see.
because then
Oh,
people
so-
are like, "Oh, it's just so weird," you know.
I
It's
will
so hard
say
to do
from- I
karaoke
have-
when you actually sing.
I
Yeah,
can understand
agreed.
that because like if we're out partying and then someone's like, "Hey, Aaron, go drum," I'm like, "Dude,
Like, I don't want to like show
Yeah,
off.
because
It's just
I'm
like
not
how do you
trying to,
like
like-
sing badly on
there's
purpose
two
without
ways
being
to
weird.
go.
I
There's
heard
two
her.
ways to be good at karaoke. One, you can be a fucking loser and show everyone how good you are at singing.
Yeah, that's
And
just
everyone's going to
cringe.
be impressed, but they're also going to be thinking about how much of a fucking dork you are.
Yeah.
Two, you can just pick a song that everyone is going to sing along to. And
Yep.
when you get the whole bar singing along,
Yeah.
or the whole room, everyone's singing along with you, it doesn't fucking matter how you
That's the
sound.
method.
They're not
And
going to remember
on that note,
They're
my
not gonna remember
karaoke
that.
song is Crazy Rap.
So confident with no reaction.
what? What is?
You don't like
I
that
don't-
one?
song is
I
that?
don't even know what
You
that
know
Or
is.
you
We're
could
gonna
take
get drunk
option
and We're all
3.
gonna sing it together then.
Dude, I don't. Wait, what
That'd be
is?
too
I'll
Keep up
learn
with
it. I'll learn
Am
it
I
on the
stupid?
spot.
What is crazy rap?
It's like
I don't know
Colt
either.
45 and 2 zigzags.
Oh, wait, that's
Baby,
called-
That's all I need.
That's what that's called?
Uh-huh.
Why did they name
Yeah.
it that song? Why did they name it that?
I don't
Not
know.
that crazy. It's like barely
What?
even
That's-
a rap either.
Okay, because everybody. Yeah, no,
Like,
that's a good
relatively
one. Then
tame,
that's a
actually,
good
if you ask
one.
me.
I just didn't know that was the name of the
Everybody
song.
sings along to that when that joint comes on, bro. That's if you know the words, you know the
I'm
words.
gonna be
like-
honest. I have no idea what the words are. The only words I know are the Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, and then there's something a verse later about the Ku Klux Klan. Like that's all I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. That song
That's
is
funny.
Yeah, I mean
Hamzy-
that song's the best, dude. Like
That's an
Hamzy, what
interesting
are you
one.
picking? What's your karaoke song?
I really like some I mean, it depends kind of what I'm getting into, like the mood of the day, I guess. I'm a big John Legend guy.
Okay.
You know, if I'm trying to get real sexual with it, I'll go
We're
some
gonna
Ordinary
cry
People,
together,
or
bro.
or perhaps
Okay.
some PDA. You know.
Okay.
Not
bad. Ordinary
dude,
people.
but if you're trying to get everyone in on it, dude, Unwritten, Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, hell yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Waterfalls.
Peter.
Yes,
that's
dude.
you.
Waterfall's a
good.
banger.
What ignoble? What would you pick?
So, but before I give my thing, I just want to say, in terms of people to go karaokeing with, do not go karaokeing with Filipino people. Okay, those are the worst people to go karaokeing with.
Why do you say that?
The worst. And I'm racially profiling here because every single Filipino person I know has just every bone in their body is musical. You see everybody out there clapping on beat, doing great, and then they go to karaoke with them. They'll singing their hearts out, fucking dropping trills and stuff. Ooh, just in the middle of a fucking karaoke session. You're just sitting there I can't keep up with this.
Really
I'm just
Filipino?
yeah, Filipino people.
Huh. I'll
Very-
take your word for it, bro. Now I want to go.
It's-
Just once experience it.
They're so extreme. Most of the Filipino people I know are so extremely talented in terms of musical abilities. A lot of them vocally, but others with instruments and stuff. You're just I cannot keep up with.
This is gonna
their
turn
levels.
into you're dude. Every Filipino I know, my one Filipino Daniel is so talented. He's Filipino. He's Filipino, and he's just so talented.
Next thing
so
you know, he's gonna be
beautiful.
I'm not saying they're all like that.
Yeah. Zoe, what would you pick? What do you think? What's the play?
I'm gonna have to think about it, but something along the lines of Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield is a really, really good choice for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
100%.
Once you get everyone, fucking Sweet Caroline up in there, get everyone.
That's
That's
true.
good.
Doesn't
That's
even
good.
matter what
Friends
you
in
sound like at
friends
that
in
point.
low places tends to hit pretty good.
Oh, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never
ABBA?
gave mine. Mine was I was gonna give you "So Sick" by Neo. That's my fucking
Ooh,
go-to
That's
song.
a good
yeah,
one.
dude. There's some pretty good fucking R&B sweet sexual tracks.
It's all the good music that maybe this is a fact because we're fucking old now, but all of the music that we know word for word by heart still is just
that's a big
late
factor. That's a big
2000s.
factor.
like late 2000s, early 2010s. Like if you just look at the hits from there, like you play any of those, our entire squad is just like gonna scream. Like imagine pulling out some fucking Akon in the middle of this shit. Everyone's gonna sing along. You're gonna be like, kids these days are like, who the fuck is Akon? Never heard of that dude.
I actually I was playing. It's some phone app game where it's like categories and you put it on your head and it'll light up and then everybody in the group tells you the word and then you either
Banger.
yes or no or whatever.
Yeah.
Eater of a game.
We did one that was songs from the 2000s, and Bree and I were playing with her brother, her brothers and their wife and girlfriend, and I think the youngest person in the group was like 23, and like 30 songs straight she was just like, I don't know this one, I don't know this one. And we're just like, it was the first time where I've been like, every single song was like very well known. I couldn't imagine not knowing. It's like wedding songs and stuff, and I was like, dude, what kind of music? I don't know what 20-year-olds are listening to. And I don't mean people in their 20s. I mean, like, if you're 20 years old, name 5 good songs, and I don't think I would know any of them.
That's such total boomer shit. It's like, dude, name 5 good songs, and I'll tell you that they're not good.
No, you would have seen. You would have seen.
ain't real music.
You're old enough, bro. You got a doctorate. You be watching. You would have been sitting in that circle, going like, "What the hell are they teaching?"
Oh no,
you?
oh trust me, I'm in the same boat, dude. I'm in the same boat. Like, if you gave me a list of like top songs of 2010 and like we just went down that list, like I would vibe to every single one of those, you know, and I'm sure everyone here would too. Like I have a list up on this side, you know. Think about these numbers. Teenage Dream by Katy Perry, that was 2010.
Eater.
By the way. Airplanes by B.O.B.
Eater.
The one with Haley Williams, dude.
Oh,
that song went so
That was
fucking hard.
so good, bro. Oh.
Yo, what do you think the odds that Tasty song would be a Taylor Swift?
I think it'd be Lana Del Rey.
He's
And
a
I
Lana
think
Del
it'd be
Rey.
like-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he would do Summertime Sadness and like give it his all.
Yeah, I think that's
And like he'd be looking around the room and just in case there's some like very petite, almost anorexic, just like goth girls looking around. He's trying to make eye contact with him. It's like,
You're
I
like,
get
dude,
you.
she
Like,
looks-
I get you.
she looks almost sick but kind of healthy. Yeah.
Have you guys all listened to the Shine Bright Like a Diamond Plankton AI remix?
What?
Like
Yes!
that's how hard Tasty would go if he was singing some Lana Del Rey.
Okay, that was a reference that I did not get, but I want to.
bro,
What the
I
hell
don't
did
know
you
if
just
you
say?
Nine Rain, I
Afterwards-
don't know if you are much on TikTok, but like
Yeah.
there right now, there's a huge wave of AI covers of very popular
so
songs,
good.
and these AI songs are like Plankton, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs.
Okay, so tell me
Squidward.
this one. What is it?
Okay, this
What-
is
what-
the best one. This is the best AI song, and I think most people agree. It's Plankton AI, like Shine Bright Like a Diamond. It is better than the original.
Yeah,
like, it really
I typed in PLA and it said Plankton AI covered diamonds.
It's so good. It's currently one of my favorite songs, and Plankton gives it his all, bro. Like you can really hear the pain in his voice, and that's what I'm saying. Like Tasty would be something similar if he sang Lana Del Rey.
Well, he has a lot of pain in his voice. He's been through a lot.
Married to Karen and doesn't have the secret formula. So yeah,
Huh.
I mean, not a lot of people talk
Wait,
about
Karen?
that, but-
Was that the name of the computer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karen. She was kind of bad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
smash.
Huh. You ever look up a voice actress for a character and then just be really disappointed?
No,
No.
never done
Ash
that.
Ketchum.
Really? You've never looked at and then be like, oh man, this voice actress is so sexy.
like-
And then you look it up and you're like, oh no. You know?
Who are you?
You've never.
Yeah,
What,
I don't know who
what
who
animated
was
people
this?
were you turned on by first?
I don't know. I just don't remember. I just remember having that experience.
Oh, I don't
Well,
remember who it was.
No, I swear to God,
no.
Dude, yeah, Ash Ketchum, man. Like growing up, Pokemon Ash Ketchum was like my fucking role model, dude. I was like, I want to be exactly like this guy. And I looked up who it
it's a
is,
chick,
the voice.
right?
It's a fucking woman, dude.
Yeah.
You didn't
A
know
lot,
that?
saying.
a lot of
They should not be
boys-
allowed to voice people in these animated shows. That's what I'm saying. Thank you.
a lot of boy characters and like young
All of The
boys
Simpsons
in games and
It's
everything.
like the one chick.
yeah.
She kills it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good on
the
him.
thing is, Nine Rain was kind of going on is like, oh, you know, this animated woman's hot. I want to see who the voice is behind it, and I don't know if that's how you took it, Hamzy, because Ash Ketchum is 10 years old.
That's not what I was saying at all. I was like 6, okay, and I was like, this is my fucking role model. Okay, that's
but
not...
you just means like you looked it up and was kind of shocked.
It is
Okay,
disappointing.
but
Just
on
need
that
to clarify
note,
that you didn't want to fuck Ash Ketchum at the age of 6 years old.
you know, no, that's not. I thought you were about to go in the whole direction of like VTubers, like
Let's get a VTuber tier list. Who would you smash? Let's go. Go,
Red
go.
Dog.
Drop him.
strictly based off
Hey.
voice.
Smash.
I don't think I know any. I know.
You!
Well, I know.
What
know
do you
that
mean you don't
9
know
guy?
any?
Well, okay, yeah, but I
You,
can't be.
Nine
I can't be on my.
VTuber, bro.
Nine Ray's the most best looking VTuber of all time, dude.
Dude, I haven't. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. That would be kind of fun. What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
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 That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. We popped out a banger vid. Maybe I'll stream. That'd be kind of fun.
Wild.
That'd be kind of cool.
If you're listening to this on the Saturday this episode came out, you missed the 9 Rain stream on the Thursday prior. So the fuck
Yeah,
Right.
but
Well,
the
maybe
VOD
there
is
will be
on
more.
the VOD is on my YouTube. under
Ain't no
the
one
live
watching
page,
VODs.
so-
I'm sorry.
Dude. No, okay. So actually, I have, and there's a couple VODs that went, and in January, like early January, I was streaming Twitch and YouTube, and a
Illegal,
couple
by
of
the way.
those YouTube VODs got like, one of them got like 60,000 views, and it's just like 3 hours of me doing Corrupted Gauntlet.
Yeah, I actually watched
Full-
All
it.
right, well,
full
I
stream.
have a whole fake YouTube channel pretending to be me, uploading all my VODs every day. So
That's fucking
that?
sick,
No,
bro.
I told Niner this a lot before, but last tax season when I did my taxes for 2 days, I just turned on 9 Rain autoplay, and I remember that exact VOD. Like I watched
Dude.
it. I watched that
Hell
whole
yeah,
VOD.
dude, T-Papa, speaking of, I'm so sad you're not gonna be here in
I know,
at the end of the
dude.
month.
I wanted to go to Austin. Well, I'll
Bree-
go to Austin some other time.
Bree actually mentioned you. She because she was been today because I was she was listening to a podcast and she was like, oh my goodness, the guy with the long hair, and I was like, yeah, that's T-Pop, and she was like, dude, he is so funny. I was like, he's gonna be here at the end of the month.
I'm letting down my fans.
Oh,
This is
dude.
atrocious.
Yeah, that's
oh my
fucked up,
god,
man.
dude.
can't believe
That's
you
so
would do
fucked
that.
up.
I'll have to
Yeah.
have my assistant send something out. I don't know.
Okay.
You're gonna let
cool,
down Riggin
cool.
down next. He's your biggest fan.
Wait, what is this? Is he
Rig
actually?
just like loves T-Papa.
I love
my
Rig.
gosh.
I get it. I get it.
I
can
wanted
see
to
it.
go to the UK so bad just to meet Rigondow and Gingerbeardy. Gingerbeardy was doing a subathon, but like, yeah.
Dude,
wanna
I
meet
had the
Riggin
pleasure of falling in love with T-Papa twice. Once when I didn't know who he was when I thought he was just random Rust server guy, and then the second time when I started watching his stream, and I was like, dude, this guy's awesome. And then later I found out they were the same guy.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
love when that happens.
Yeah, that was a very cool experience for me. I love that.
It's beautiful. All right, do you guys want to talk about how much we love each other on Patreon now?
Yes,
We have the Twitter
are we
workshop.
wait, are we- yeah, we're
Oh.
supposed to do some stuff.
Right.
Twitter workshop,
Yeah, I came prepared.
I
For sure.
Before we
actually
jump
like,
in Twitter workshop, let's
yeah.
take
Wait,
quick look. Do we
guys,
have any-
is it still called Twitter?
It's
Shut
X.
up.
calling
It's
it.
Twitter.
We're calling
It's
it
Twitter.
Twitter.
It's Twitter.
No. I mean,
Yes.
like, is it legitimately? 'Cause
no, it's
my-
it's
No, but
x.com.
well, mine still
is
says
X.com.
twitter.com.
It's twitter.com.
Well, because
it's
they
Twitter.
still
Mine
own
is also-
twitter.com. They didn't give it up, but
Oh, fair
I got a
enough.
link
No further
yesterday to
discussion.
x.com.
Yeah.
Huh.
It seems like it's a slow rollout.
You guys,
I
mean,
want
I
to change
gotta
our
be-
Twitter? Go ahead.
Well, when the name Twitter dropped and when Twitter first came out with the little bird, it was so stupid. I remember being like a sophomore, junior in high school and thinking this is so dumb. So
I
I
wish I
get
could
it.
go back and see my first tweets because they're really just like off to the movies.
I didn't get Twitter
I don't
until
wanna
I
see my tweets.
started.
I have
the
them
You-
all in an Excel spreadsheet on my computer.
I didn't get a Twitter until I started the YouTube channel, and then even then it was like 6 months to a year until I did it. So really, all I know is RuneScape Twitter in like 2020.
No, I
It's
had my
like-
Twitter long before. I actually know what my very first tweet ever was. It was like, can't wait to watch the varsity basketball team kill our rivals this weekend.
It's like digging up old tweets is so fucking funny, and it's like it's even funnier. Like if you see like actual like super famous people, right? There's like some of like Kevin Durant when he was in high school. Like there's some tweets he was talking about like how he would like do something about Scarlett Johansson. I forget what the
Yeah.
tweet was exactly.
We're entering that era now where like
It's like-
everyone has like old.
You see their digital
childhood
footprint from them like 15 years old. You're just like, holy fuck, I can't believe. And like, I deleted my Twitter from when I was younger because I was just like, I can't. I'm cringing. Like, there's no way I could ever reread the things I said. Or I don't want to know the things I said, especially in like 2012 to 2014 when the internet was more of a open place to say wilder things.
Yeah, I have my personal Twitter still, and I go back and look at my old tweets. I really hope nobody finds them, but like they're out there and they're there, and like they just out there in the public. And I just had some bangers. Like when the Broncos lost the Super Bowl, I tweeted how many calories are in a cup of bleach. There's just some from my childhood that like I just go back to, and I reflect on like that moment I had where it was just like, oh, I was in utter despair, and I like reminiscing subtweets
so
about
what
my
you
mom
guys
being
got?
a bitch.
What you guys got for
I'm
us
just
this week?
kidding.
X Videos Workshop, baby.
Yeah, no, I have one that I truly want to workshop because it's I like the tweet, but I don't know like how to phrase it correctly. It's okay, it's oral sex or double it and give it to the next person, or like do I go like give me a blowjob question mark or double it and give it to the next person? Like how would you guys phrase it correctly?
Dude, I wouldn't.
What I would do is I would click that tweet and click delete draft.
I know. I've been sitting on this one for a while and I can't figure it out, man.
I mean, if you
Blowjob
just want to send it, then you should just send it.
or
Really.
double it and give it to the next person.
Dude, my Twitter game has died. I don't think I've tweeted a good tweet since like January. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know, T-Papa.
Okay,
Is this
okay.
the
Then
most
let me
disappointing
let me
Twitter
just ask
workshop
you
of
this.
all
Hold on,
time?
hold on. Let me just ask
I
you
forgot
this.
it even existed.
Do I start with give me a blowjob, oral sex, or suck my dick?
Oral
Suck
sex.
my dick.
I
Oral
just-
sex.
See, those are the two I'm stuck with too. I actually think I lean suck my dick. I'm gonna send it. Suck my dick question mark or double it and give it to the next person. Are two question marks necessary because it technically is two questions? I just feel like that's just
Yeah, you
It
need two question marks
overclutters
for
it.
You
sure.
could. I would consider just putting a comma after the first clause, but I don't know. It's up to-
suck my
I'll-
dick
I'll defer
comma
to Zoe.
or double it and give it to the next person.
That's what I
Like
would think.
grammatically, that is correct, but I feel like question mark just looks better. They're both correct.
Fair.
I have a super liberal tweet for the
Go on.
liberal podcast,
Okay.
Oh God.
and if someone can just like maybe quote or reply later and say, "Bro, thought this was Google," my tweet is just Nancy Pelosi's titties.
Okay, so my tweet this week is replying to Hamzy's tweet and saying, bro thought this was Google. Skull emoji.
Bro really thought this was Google skull emoji.
Okay, phew, I'm in the clear. Thanks, Hamzy.
Dude, that's good. That's good.
That's a
What the
layup for you,
fuck,
too,
man?
bro.
Where did that come from? Can I get some context? It's like, what?
Yo, bro. Okay, bro thought this was Google. Google it. That'll tell you all you need to know. Nancy Pelosi got these fucking.
Oh, I forgot. She does.
You guys got tweets, ignoble?
Nobody else gonna react to that.
Nope. I would like to move on. I really would like to move on.
Okay,
To be honest.
All right.
No
What
one
you
else
got,
has
Zoe?
fucking heat, bro.
Nothing.
got
Well,
nothing.
mine is bro thought this was Google. That's my tweet.
Oh.
Tweet.
All right. I have one
I'm
that I
gonna
want to workshop.
retweet that.
I'll
That's
give it a
mine.
like for sure.
That's
We'll just make Hamzy. We'll just signal boost Hamzy's tweet.
I'm cool with that. I have two, but like I want either of them workshopped. The first one was she soft launched her boyfriend on the timeline. I hard blocked her.
What?
Dude, that's
I see
actually
what
worse
you're
than
doing.
mine, bro.
I see what you're doing with the hard soft thing, but
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
what?
It's a fail.
Bro.
You fail.
Okay, all right, okay. Pretend that one didn't happen. I'm on my T-Papa arc right now. All right, check
Bro,
this
I'm
out.
all ears. This is a safe place. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but this is a safe place. Like, get it
it's
out,
okay. Spit it out. Spit it
You know,
out. This is
th-
what
thanks,
it's for.
guys. Okay. Every time she posts a depressing tweet, I excitedly check if her boyfriend's name is finally off her profile.
This is the worst Twitter workshop we've ever
Dude.
had.
This
actually-
is so bad.
We're just ending the pod. Can you just send your tweets? We're ending the
Go
podcast
to
right
the
now.
freaking hey.
All right.
Oh
If you're
my
still
God.
listening, can you please comment your favorite karaoke song and also
We're really
which
sorry.
VTuber you want to fuck, and also who had the worst tweet this week. Okay. Thanks for
Oh my
listening. We'll see you on
God.
Patreon. Bye.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.